Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a flight review on the Freewing L-39 80mm high performance. This has got the 1920 kV 9-blade motor that we've got in some of the other jets on the channel. Let's talk about the settings and the equipment, and then we'll get this L-39 in the air. We're running a Admiral Pro 6S 4000, a Lemon 7-channel gyro receiver. However, we do have the gyro turned off for this flight, and our KCRC performance analyzer to get the top speed. A few little scale bits on this bird. You've got navigation lights on the side, and you've got landing lights on the front. The landing lights come on when the gear goes down, and when you pull it up, it turns off. However, on Motion RC's YouTube channel, they do have a video if you want to leave those front landing lights on all the time for extra visibility. Check that video out. So let's get this bird in the air, put it through some maneuvers, and then we'll do a post-flight and a final review. Taking off. Do a heat check across the field. Half season. Do the other part of the half season. So we've got awesome vertical. And the roll is really nice. The animal motion coming back to us. And I've only been like 3/4 to 60% throttle this whole time other than climbing it, so definitely got some power. I'm gonna do a slow pass over the runway here, power off. So even though it's got really small wings, you can still cruise really nice. I'll do a loop right here. Very easy loop.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Power this bird's got. Look at those wingtip lights, keep it level. We'll pitch out over the runway and do a roll. Bring it back. We'll do a pass down the runway from the other side. Thing's very stable. We're gonna climb it up. We'll roll it over, and we'll come back to the runway. Power off. Take it inverted right here. This bird's a little bit of stick pressure. Right back by. I'm gonna do a full roll real quick. You come back towards the runway. We'll do a slow cruise by again. Go out towards the field. Add some power. Now we're gonna bring it by and do a gear check. Make sure the gear is down.
Time
What we
remaining
got here.
1 minute. Gear down.
Got our 1 minute timer. We got 3 in green. Just land it. Landing.
Landing flaps.
Both knock the flaps in. Let her slow down a little bit. Bring it around. Slow her power down a little bit. About 20% throttle. Pull the power. Sit down and roll out.
Bring it.
Pull the flaps up. Turn it around and taxi
That's
it
a
back.
take. That's a good one. I like coming down here, lowering the gear right there. They'll show up good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back on the ground. Let's take a look at a few of the statistics that we had on the flight. First is take a look at the battery. We came down with 25 seconds left on the timer. We had a 3-minute and 10-second useful throttle timer. However, that equated to about a 3-minute and 45-second flight. So battery life left, we've got 31%, 380. So with the draw on this motor, we could have went around twice and still been okay. Talking about the battery, if you notice where it's sitting there, you've got room for much bigger batteries like a 5,000 or a 6,000. However, you do want to keep the weight in line. You don't want to get too carried away with throwing a huge battery in here, even though that there's plenty of space for it, because I noticed when I went up to batteries around 775 to 800 grams and kind of around the 750 range, so anywhere between 750 or higher, I noticed that the stability of the slow flight and the handling, it wanted to roll a little bit more through the turn. So be careful in throwing a very heavy, large battery into this plane. You see the battery placement where we had it? We CG'd this neutral at 103 millimeters, which is what they call for in the book. So 103 millimeters sit at neutral. With a light battery, you'll have a nice balance on this plane. Overall, great flyer, smooth at slow speed, has plenty of top end. Speaking of top end, I'll put the screenshot in the bottom right hand corner. We got 107 miles per hour out of the L-39. Being a smooth flyer, fast bird, nimble, it's compact as far as transport. And when talking about transport, this does have a one-piece wing with 2 connectors up here. So when you transport it, keep in mind when you take those connectors off and the 4 screws off, it is easy to take the wing off. However, it does take up more room because it's not 2 small wings that you can kind of stack or take up less room when transporting. So overall, nice bird, good lights, stability is nice, slow or fast. This is a great all-around plane. The only downfall really, as I mentioned, would probably be just a one-piece wing as far as transportation. Other than that, there's no really bad characteristics about this plane. If you enjoyed the flight review today, go ahead and push like on the video. If you want to see future videos, subscribe to the channel while you're here. Appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you on the next one.